Hi, you're watching Nerdy News on VideoGamesBlogger.com. I'm your host Laura, and today I'll be filling you in on the latest in gaming news. First and foremost, the update on last week's episode is the Humble Bundle is still available, and the pot has been sweetened with the addition of 3 more games: Lone Survivor, Braid, and Super Meat Boy. These games are more incentive to purchase the bundle at more than the average, which currently sits at around $8.33. Along with supporting the charity Child's Play, some of the proceeds will go towards the Electronic Frontier Foundation, which is a non-profit organization that works to defend rights in the digital world. Their team of attorneys, activists, and technologists fight in courtrooms and Congress to protect privacy and free expression online and around the world. A few episodes back, I told you about the adorable game made by a boy for his blind grandmother. Now, I humbly present a game that lets the player experience being blind, kind of. Pulse is a student project unveiled last week at the Vancouver Film School and portrays a young girl, Ava, who must complete a sacred pilgrimage to a shrine. She must also find her younger brother, who went before her, and fight off a beast who happens to also be blind. With the game's darkened environment, Pulse relies heavily on sound, with a protagonist who basically sees through echolocation. I think that sounds really interesting. A prime example of the world being slow to catch up to modern culture. One Vancouver small business owner is having trouble opening a video game bar. Quickly catching on around the world, arcade-style pubs and bars are springing up pretty much all over the place and enjoying success even in a stunted global economy. However, the Liquor Control and Licensing branch have a problem with Brian Vidovic's business model. They told him he'll lose his liquor license if he sets up video game consoles. Vividic believes the business is facing challenges because there's never been a video game bar in the area. He also believes that backing from the community can help strengthen his case. So you can follow the link in the article to show your support and sign the online petition. Nintendo wants their newly announced Miiverse to be a cleaner and more wholesome place than, well, the typical expected environment on a console. Nintendo plans to use a 3-system approach to combat misbehavior on the Miiverse. The first line of defense is content filtering, which will be done with a software that can scan for naughty words. Second, the company also plans to use human resources and will hire people to monitor the Miiverse. That will mean a delay between the time a user creates a post and when it appears in the Miiverse feed. The third and final layer of protection will be the community itself, as users will be able to flag inappropriate content. Do you think it's right that Nintendo take responsibility for the Miiverse community? Leave me a comment below letting me know what you think. That's all the news I have for today. Love and peace from my PC to yours.